Hello and welcome everybody to a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And I have some special guests for you today. I'm of course Dr. Saurabh Bidani, founder of Magic of Holistic Health, and have worked with over 25,000 clients. And a lot of my clients, are people who are in their golden ages, the age of having fun, enjoying yourself, and just really relaxing and chilling out for the remainder of the amazing life they have led. And with me today, I have two people from a company called Protribe, which is committed to working with seniors for a healthier, happier, and more independent life for them. How amazing can this be, right? Don't you all agree with me? Start saying yes in the chat box if you do, and no if you don't. I don't think anybody is going to say no. With us, we have today Nanki, who has been part of the financial services. She has done various roles abroad across a decade. So comes with a lot of experience and has a special corner for the people in their golden years with a long-term vision to enable strategic collaboration with Protribe seniors. She is also a general council member of NAT Health, and we will ask her more about it as we go on. And we also have from Protribe, this amazing company that works with your holistic health and your parents' holistic health, Dr. Chetal Alva. She is a renowned physiotherapist and a therapy and wellness head at Protribe. She did her PGDM sports management from, you'll have to say this right for me because I may get this wrong, Chetal, Algappa University, and later practiced yoga at the Yoga Institute, Mumbai, with over 13 years of experience in treating patients across specialties. She is delighted to elevate her skills to design and improve the quality of rehab management of chronic conditions with Protribe Clinical Health. Did I get this right, both of you? All right, perfect. So let's start with Nanki. Nanki, tell us about Protribe, this amazing, amazing company, which I have, of course, know a little bit about and is doing such amazing work with the most important part of a population, that is the seniors.
So yes, so Protribe, Saurabh, is really a company that is committed to looking after seniors from the aspect of subacute care. While most seniors go to the hospital, go to the doctor, the family gets all worked up the moment there's an event. The truth is, if you are well looked after outside of the acute care space, you can really live a very good life. The most important part for seniors is to be able to live their golden years independently as they can. But that just doesn't happen magically. It happens with an effort, right? You have to make sure that you're mentally, physically, absolutely in the best situation that you can be. And things happen. People go through surgeries, people have strokes, people have all kinds of different diseases. There's chronic disease that happens. But how do you deal with it? That's what we want to do. You can't just say, you know what, the senior member in my family had a stroke and now they are bedridden and we don't know what to do. There is a way to deal with it. You can actually rehabilitate them. You can actually give them the best life possible that they can live. And most people don't understand the importance of therapy post an event. And therapy is just not moving an arm and a leg. Therapy is about mental and emotional wellness. It is about rehabilitating them to the best life that they can live, right? So our focus is subacute care, and we focus a lot on memory care also. Again, dementia is a huge problem, and people don't even realize it. When senior citizens are irritable all the time, they're angry all the time, and we get a lot of calls. In fact, this morning we got a call from a very, very disturbed daughter who lost her mother about 3 months ago, and the father is just not being able to cope with it. She doesn't know what to do. The senior citizen who's always lived his life, managed his own finances independently, today is at a point where the family is ready to break down completely because the father is just not reasonable to them anymore. What do we do? We start with an assessment there. We start with, a mental assessment to see if there is something that is out of his control that needs treatment. So you start with that, and then you move on to a specified customized care plan, which Chetal will talk about. And We help the entire family through the journey. It is not just about helping the senior citizen. A happy senior citizen is a happy family. And that's what we are committed to. You're on mute, Saurabh.
Sorry, I was so intently listening, and I went into my space of what happened with us about 3 years ago, just before COVID. My nanny got a stroke, and then she was bedridden, and my mother spent all of her time taking care of her, and it just would have been so much more sense. Of course, at that time, we had Protribe there and just would have taken care of everything for us, so that because with her, everybody in the house, the whole dynamic changed, the whole lifestyle changed. My mother did not have her own life for a long time. My father was there, and everything was just rotating around my grandmother. And as much as comfort they could provide, of course, you could see that she was nappy. And she was not only bedridden, she also had the memory loss, and she could sometimes remember, she wouldn't remember. Sometimes she would see me and she just go, school se aa gaya kya? Yeah, and we were, for those 2 years that she was with us, you were always in grief, and you were always felt that we never could do enough. So thank you for creating this, because it's extremely important. I totally believe that.
Sort of, it completely takes a toll on the family, and I think the message out there is the family doesn't need to feel guilty about getting help. You can look after your senior citizen, you can look after your grandparents, you can look after your parents. There is no harm in seeking help. It only, even this adult child sometimes is on the borderline of a senior citizen themselves. Imagine the toll it takes, right? So it's hardly fair. And, our population is, by 2030, 2040, we are going to be a 20% population of seniors, which means, look at the number of seniors we have and what's the infrastructure that we have, right? And I'm going to talk more about it. Over, back to you.
Thank you so much, Nanki. And I'm brimming with tears right now, just thinking about all the people that are going to be taken care of. So let's shift over a little bit and talk about what you guys are offering. So I'm going to move over to Dr. Chetal and let her talk about it, so that all of our audience can understand a little more in detail, more depth, so that they know exactly where to go, and they know how important what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, so Saurabh, we essentially, what are we offering? We are a wellness company. So with wellness, there is a lot of organized healthcare in hospitals, right? We already have that system in place. While we also do home care, we provide nursing and attendance and all of that to manage these senior citizen post an event, or in case of chronic health management. Wellness is not something which is covered and looked after in an organized professional manner. Somebody will say do yoga, some family member will take you to some satsang or somebody. So it's only that. So here we have professionals, mental health professionals, social engineering in place to get these people to attend strategic workshops, social events to counter loneliness. It really is a big disease for senior citizens, because it accelerates dementia, it accelerates chronic diseases. So when you keep them in a happy state by mental stimulation exercises, by social events, by engaging them, making them feel important, purposeful, taking care of their routines, engineering it so that they can comply to their routine. Just telling them won't do, right? That's what family does. And then you have that friction, reducing the quality of mental health for the family caretakers and the actual senior citizen too. So here you have a third person engineering it so that they can comply with the help of a mental health professional, with help of various tools that research has provided us. We do these activities for them so that their mental health, their social health, and of course the medicine and the medical health part is also taken care of. So we want to essentially take care of the wellness component of the society for the geriatric population, and while we also take care of the chronic, the medical and the nursing and the attendant, all the resources that one needs to have in order to recover at home or even just manage the senior years well with it while you're dealing with some or major chronic conditions. So that's what we are offering, one-stop solution to manage senior citizens as far as mental wellness, social wellness, and medical care management.
It's absolutely brilliant because, again, I've seen with senior citizens and with clients I work with, and of course at home also, that there's just a person at home who's trying to manage all of this, talking to 5 different people, ye aaya nahi, wo hua nahi, ye aisa hua nahi. And yes, it takes a toll on the senior citizen, but also, like Nankio said before, and you just said, on the mental health of the whole family. And while they all love the nana, nani, dada, dadis, there is no dearth of love. But at the same time, for a healthy society to move forward, everything must have its own place and time. So it's amazing what you guys are doing. So let's go to the next question which I had. Why are you guys in this space? What got you here?
So, Saurabh, there is no organized, like I mentioned, there is no organized system for wellness in our country. Mm-hmm. Like you do not have, like, although there are senior citizen groups in tier 1 cities maybe, but tier 2 cities or even in tier 1 cities, only strategic locations will have that. And that too is very unorganized. Otherwise, it's just some senior citizens meeting in a park and talking, and they feel so good. That time is precious for them, that hour. So we are offering a professional solution to this, where we assess, we manage it individually for each patient. So for each client, it's different, right? Somebody might already have a bustling social life, but is stressed mentally because he is stepping down from his professional career to a certain extent and all. So you provide them counseling, you provide them alternative methods of validation. These are all mental engineering tools that are available and which we are engaging in order to improve the quality of life of these citizens. The sheer lack of these, there are many now startups and even companies which provide medical care at home. So we want to take care of that, the whole and the wellness part. So it really, like now, post-pandemic, we have realized how much isolation can deteriorate your health, right? As much as COVID is scary, so is lockdown now for people. So the sheer, the importance of going out and meeting people has been reaffirmed now post the pandemic to people, which is always there. Like there are studies showing us how much lack of social interaction can reduce mental stimulation and does accelerate dementia and Alzheimer's and all the other chronic diseases because of the stress that it can bring about, loneliness itself. So we want to provide a solution for this. And there are various means, various professional evidence-based means which can be provided to clients who are senior citizens to improve their quality of care. And the sheer lack and the huge gap in the society for any organized professional services in this area has made us really motivated to do something here and make a difference in the quality of the social of the society as far as geriatric population is concerned.
I want to add to what Chetal is saying.
Yes.
When you have events, when you have a marriage in the family, you get event planners so that you can actually enjoy those 4 or 5 days, right?
Yes.
Somebody who's going to actually take care of who's eating what, are the people being picked up from airports, and is there transport, is there a good place to live, are the functions going well? You should take us like those planners for your senior years. We will take care of every aspect. We'll pull together what you need for your care, and we'll offer to you in one bunch and one care plan, right? And that way you really can stop worrying about which doctor to call. Oh, I have a knee problem, I got to call an orthopedic. Oh, I'm feeling like I have maybe you're on dialysis. I have to now consult the kidney specialist, or I have high blood pressure. Let me go talk to somebody who's going to help me control that. Ultimately, we have to go to somebody called a geriatrician. A geriatrician is somebody who will give you an overall view of your health, right? Yes, specialists definitely come in. But there's, a geriatrician who we consult with is Dr. Vijay, and he very often cites examples. There are senior citizens who come to them with 20, 24 medications a day, and they all repeat because you've gone to 3 different specialists who've prescribed 3 different things or the same things, and then you end up having like a full laundry list of medications that you have to have, right? So I think you have to let somebody manage. I'm not saying suspend your own mental faculties or don't think about what you need to do, but at least let somebody guide you and give you some pathway on how you want to manage your mental and emotional and physical well-being.
And what you said is perfect, because हम लोग हर रोज ही बोलते हैं काश कोई होता जो ये सब संभाल लेता. Kash. Yes. So now this Kash is not there anymore. You guys are there, and it's just amazing. It's a combination of compassion and science together to actually assist people live an amazingly beautiful life. And while you are get to a senior citizen, the whole objective is that the whole family is at a much more light feel. Mental health wise, physical health wise, it's just an amazing time kind of feeling they start having, because somebody's taking care of it and they don't need to worry about it anymore, which is amazing. So Nanki, will take the question to you again now. So what's next with Protribe?
What's next? Saurabh, we have an uphill task. It's like I always tell my team, we get up in the morning and we are climbing Mount Everest. While demographically we feel, there is huge scope and seniors must do this and data shows this and data shows that. But the truth is, senior care is about getting into a person's home, into a person's life, into being into their mind, convincing them that this is good for you and this is important for you, right? That is not, and they are not reaching out to you because they don't feel that they need to, right? Even if that person is bedridden and on bed, then the entire family feels that we are looking after this person, and maybe this person will never get up again, and put the person on a diaper, and however gross it sounds, and however it sounds, the truth is this: the family resigns that this person will not recover, so let's just wait for time to pass by, right? So we have to reach out to these people. We go to doctors and tell them, send us your patients who have been through this, right? We can help them recover too. Under your guidance, we can help them recover. Our plans are simple, sort of going back to your question, raise awareness. Awareness, change the narrative. Senior care doesn't have to be an isolated, sit alone, sort of wait for life pass you by. Senior care is active involvement of your health and wellness, right? In fact, even from a framework perspective, Saurabh, we are working with the government. We have actually launched a white paper with the government, and Niti Aayog is taking it very seriously on how to actually develop a full-fledged framework, starting from something as little as trained help, all the way policies, insurance, memory care, you name it, subacute care. We have put everything in that framework, and the government is actually wanting us to work closely with them to be able to change the narrative on the way seniors live their life.
That's awesome. It's, what I can sum it up as that you're basically recreating the respect that these people, that the senior citizens, our senior citizens, have earned over the years of working very hard and contributing to society for so many years. So, firstly, thank you so much for doing this, because at the end of their amazing journey, all they're looking for is a few years of love and respect, and you giving it back to them wholeheartedly. So just amazing.
Whether it's few or a lot, we don't know.
Yeah, of course.
They are. We want to be able to keep
absolutely. Yeah, I totally there with that. So for me, few is from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. It doesn't matter. There's never an end. So I see it like that. So जो भी लगता है हमेशा कम ही लगता है कि 100 साल के बाद ही नहीं है, अभी और जी सकते हैं, तो why not have that? Why not enjoy those years, every single bit of them? And it also creates, I think, a pathway for people to know that I may be in my mid 50s or mid 60s or mid 40s, But I know that, okay, my future is bright with you guys. It's there. So I don't have to worry too much. I can just, keep at it and not think, अरे बुढ़ापे में क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा, सब अच्छा होगा, Protribe होगा, आप अच्छी तरह जिएंगे. So don't worry about that at all. Because that's what something which keeps on saying, right? अरे बुढ़ापे के लिए कुछ कर दो, बुढ़ापे में पता नहीं कौन करेगा. So you guys are there doing it. So thank you so much for doing it. Let's just close this session with a quick meditation. Just close your eyes and just focus on your heart. And if you want, just you can put your right hand to where the heart is, where the heartbeat is. And this is for everybody, so anybody and everybody can do it. And think of 5 people who you love or who love you. Doesn't matter. Just any 5 people. And just mentally send them lots of love. Next 10 seconds. And feel your heart becoming lighter and lighter. And you can open your eyes. And we shall share all of the information on how to connect with Protribe right after this. So everybody, please look out for it, take a screenshot of it. And of course, if you guys want to share it here, we can also do that.
You share it, Saurabh.
I'll share it. Perfect. Right. I'll share right after this and I'll put it up in a big, nice board so everybody can see it and I can see it. Thank you so much, Nanki. Thank you so much, Dr. Chetal, for being here and helping us. And you guys are doing an awesome job. Seriously, it is just amazing. More power to you. Best of luck and lots of progress for Protribe and for our seniors.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jim.